The Bangladesh Nationalist Party has secured a landslide victory in Bangladesh's general elections, paving the way for its return to power after nearly 2 decades. According to Bangladeshi media reports, the BNP-led alliance won 212 of the 299 parliamentary seats, comfortably crossing the 150-seat majority mark. Results for the 297 constituency have been declared so far. The 11-party alliance led by Jamaat-e-Islami has emerged as the second largest bloc, winning 77 seats. Meanwhile, former Prime Minister and Awami League President Sheikh Hasina has rejected the outcome of Bangladesh's 13th parliamentary elections, calling it carefully orchestrated sham. Hasina alleged that large-scale manipulation and fraud claimed the polls were held under an illegal administration led by Muhammad Yunus and demanded that the results be annulled along with Yunus's resignation. Senior BNP leader Salahuddin Ahmed has said that the party will formally request India to extradite Sheikh Hasina to Bangladesh to face trial. Salahuddin stated that the matter would be pursued through diplomatic channels between the foreign ministries of the two countries. Calling the election inclusive, he said that the people had delivered their verdict through what he described as a mass uprising. He added that the BNP government would focus on democratic and constitutional reforms under its 31-point agenda. Referring to the July National Charter, he said that it represents a political consensus and would be implemented in full scheme. With a strong mandate and reform promises on the table, Bangladesh now enters a new political chapter under BNP leadership.
The Bangladesh Nationalist Party has scored a sweeping victory in the country's general election, setting the stage for a major political reset. Thursday's vote marks the country's first truly competitive election in many years and comes after 2024's Gen Z uprising toppled then Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. On Friday, local TV counts showed the BNP and its allies winning at least 212 of 299 seats, returning to power after 2 decades. By midday, the Election Commission puts the BNP on 181 seats, the Islamist Jamaat-e-Islami at 61 and others at 7, with the full result expected within hours. But the Gazette's notification is expected to take a few more days, which could delay the swearing-in of the new government. BNP leader Tariq Rahman, the 60-year-old son of a former president, is now poised to become Bangladesh's next leader. His party campaigned on financial aid for poor families, anti-corruption reforms and a 10-year limit for future prime ministers. On the street in Dhaka, supporters hailed his win.
Tariq Zia is an honest man. If he weren't, would people vote for him? Tariq is a great leader, and Jamaat's people are against the independence of this country. Those who oppose this country's inception don't deserve to win.
Despite the landslide, BNP urged supporters not to hold celebrations, instead calling for nationwide prayers. Turnout was high, with local media estimating around 60% of voters cast ballots, well above the 42% seen in 2024. Bangladeshis lauded how trouble-free this year's polls were compared to previous years.
The election was very peaceful this time in comparison to the previous ones. There was no violence whatsoever. I felt festive going to the polling station.
More than 2,000 candidates were on the ballot, which featured a record number of at least 50 parties. Many saw the polls as the country's most competitive for a long time, even with Hasina's Awami League barred from running. A referendum on constitutional reforms was also held, and early counts point to broad support for changes like a neutral interim government during election periods. Early tallies show more than 2 million yes votes, but officials have yet to release a formal result. From exile in India, Hasina dismissed the entire process as a farce and called for the results to be scrapped.